Elon Musk's social media platform X has actually filed a petition in the Karnataka High Court against the Indian government overlooking or rather overblocking of content on the platform. In fact, the platform has challenged the use of Section 793 of the Information Technology Act. Sumita Kareem, my colleague, is here to tell us more about, firstly, what this issue and spat between Elon Musk's X and the Indian government is all about.
X, which is formerly Twitter, has filed a lawsuit against Centre's use of the IT Act, in fact, certain provisions of the IT Act and the Sahyog portal. Remember, Sahyog portal comes under the purview of the Ministry of Home Affairs. So let's take a look at which specific provision is X talking about in that lawsuit, a copy of which has been accessed by ET now. While the lawsuit is against Centre's use of Section 793B of the IT Act and how Centre is using it to block content, which is affecting, according to what the lawsuit states, it's affecting X's ability to operate in the country. It calls that these measures establish an unlawful and unregulated censorship mechanism in the country. Of course, X had faced a similar case in 2022 when it had actually challenged government's takedown orders in 2022 as well. And back then it had stated that it is against the basic principles of free speech and expression. Now, this petition also states that the Supreme Court has recognized 69A as a sole legal framework for blocking online content. In fact, what is X expecting now? X is expecting a restraining order against Centre's directions so far as its platform is concerned. Now, let's also understand the timing of this lawsuit that it is coming. Well, it's coming in at a time when the Centre has asked for an explanation from X, again, which is formerly Twitter, on how its Grok AI is functioning. In fact, there have been responses which have been generated by Grok AI on Twitter, which has created quite a flutter. And now the government has sought an explanation from the company on how which data sets is Grok trained on.
Okay, well, thanks, Sumita, for all of those details, and we'll keep you updated on this developing story on what pans out ahead for X and the government of India.